Hey guys, what's up? Scotch Duck here once again. Right, funny story. I think I even mentioned this in like my my last video there or something, but I did have a collection update recorded, and I couldn't be arsed to upload it. I'm pretty sure that's what I said at the time, and I completely forgot about it. So yeah, can't believe I did that. So I'm thinking, okay, let's just redo it because I've got a few more games since then. You know, the pile is can't even pick it up. Fuck. Pile's gotten a wee bit bigger, so yeah, collection update, let's start again, but now with more games. Okay, so, kicking things off, we've got the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles. Okay, this feels like it came out ages ago, guys, I'm not gonna lie, and I say that more because I really fucking love this game. Game of the year so far, quite frankly, you know, like, I've always been, like, a big Ace Attorney fan. I can't remember if I said this in my last video as well, but this year has just been, like, really good for franchises that just, like, went away for a little while and have come back and have come back really good, you know, and this is absolutely one of them, you know. And I feel like I'm okay with admitting that this is my favorite Ace Attorney game overall. I feel it feels weird to say that, okay? I feel like, no, I can't say that. I can't say that. No, surely not. Can I? I don't know, but fucking fantastic game. This is an American copy because for whatever reason Capcom didn't like give us physical editions in Europe. I don't know why. Like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, I suppose, because Ace Attorney games for the longest time were just digital only, but at least I got it in my hand. If the world ends, I can still play it, so that's good. So, yeah. Great Ace Attorney Chronicles, hell yes. Also, for the Switch, I picked up this. Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword came with, like, the steelbook thing that I'll never use. I like Skyward Sword, you know. It's obviously, over the past few years, gained a reputation for being, like, that shite Zelda game. The one that came before the formula was, like, reinvented, and then suddenly everybody realized, oh, wow, everything that I played before Breath of the Wild was shit. Why is nobody else talking about this? I need to let everybody know. I don't know, that's just how it goes in my head. I don't know. The linear Zelda... See what I mean? I'm calling them the linear Zelda games. They're not fucking linear. Anyway, let's not rant about that. Skyward Sword! I like Skyward Sword, but I have not played this yet, really. I popped it in for like an hour. It runs really well, nice at 60 FPS. The motion controls are alright. I never had a problem with the motion controls on the Wii, quite frankly. So, yeah, no, that's nice that they re-released that, honestly. Maybe I'll get around to it sometime, I don't know. Right, and last Switch game we have here, this just came out like, yeah, it just came out like last week there. Metroid Dread. Brilliant. It was really good. But it was very similar to Samus Returns on the 3DS, which I played back in 2017. If you like that game, you'll love this one. You know, they're pretty similar, really. In fact, I probably didn't get too much out of this that I didn't already get out of Samus Returns, other than it like looking a lot nicer, obviously. And the Skyward Sword HD cartridge is in this. I'll put it back there now. Yeah, my main takeaway from it is that the last boss took me like an hour and a half. It was Sunday night. I had to go to bed. I had worked in the morning, but I just like sat at the couch and I'm just like, I gotta fucking beat this game. Okay, and I was never frustrated. I never got frustrated, which is amazing. You know, more than I can say for some other games, but yeah, Metroid Dread. Not a dread at all. Not dreading it at all. Or some stupid shit like that. It was really good. Anyway. Right, next, let me just shuffle these about here. Okay, we'll stick with like the newer games here, shall we? Lost Judgment. Yeah. Obviously, I picked this up, didn't I? What's there to say? It's another RGG game, pretty much, you know? And RGG games are still really fucking good. I will say, it's better than the first one, in my opinion, you know? The only thing I could really say about it, which, funnily enough, is the thing that I often, like, hold in the highest regard when it comes to RGG games, was the story. The story was a bit of a mess. Alright, like, it goes all over the place, you know, more so than other RGG games, you know? But everything else I thought was pretty much better. The minigames, the combat, and all that, you know? Fucking top-notch, you know? It's a shame we've probably seen the last of this, haven't we? not RGG, but you know, Judgment in general. I wouldn't have minded some more in this series, to be honest, but whatever. Talent agencies, what can you do? Right, next I'll show this off. Away Shuffle Dungeon. Interestingly enough, the reason I bought this was actually, oh, hold on. No, I've got the right, never mind. The reason I bought this is because I was streaming, link in the description, and someone just asked me randomly, Duck, who's your favorite, like, character designer for video games? And I was like, oh shit, what is my favorite character designer? And ultimately, I landed on Naoto Oshima, you know, character designer for Sonic, Knights, Battle Wonderworld, you know, all the, like, really good Sonic team shit back in the day, you know. Yeah, love his character design, I really do. And I just happened to be, like, looking up games that he was, like, a part of, games that he did the character design for specifically, and I found that I owned all of them, except this one. This is a very, like, weird sort of, like, dungeon crawler RPG, where it utilizes, like, both screens to, like, shuffle them about. It's weird, okay, and I've never, like, heard... Oh god, that's not that game. I should really, like, put that away. But yeah, this is definitely a game that nobody talks about, so I was interested to pick it up. Don't know if I'll go back and play it properly, but again, nice to have regardless. So, yep, there's that. Next is I picked this up. Dead or Alive for the Saturn. I was in a bit of a Dead or Alive mood. I think I was like looking up stuff for like Dead or Alive 4 or some shit. And kind of remembered that I don't own this. I own like the disc for Dead or Alive 1 for the PS1. Not the actual game, just the disc. Which is very rare for me. I don't usually just have games loose. But this is always like something that gets talked about. You know, what version of Dead or Alive is better? Like, I believe it's the PS1 version that has like a couple extra characters. Whereas this is the one that runs at 60 FPS. And according to Itagaki, this is the definitive version of the game. So I always kind of told myself, yeah, I'll pick it up. But you know, actually, this is like apparently like a special edition of the game. There was like multiple editions on eBay. And it kind of like surprised me how pricey it was. It wasn't like super expensive, but I did have to like sink some money into it. And it just sort of like dawned on me for the first time. It's like, dang, importing from Japan for Sega Saturn games is no longer like the mega cheap alternative it used to be. You know, those prices are really going up now, it seems. So I got it anyway, at least. So there we go, Dead or Alive. Not played it yet, but I really do need to pop that in. Next, I picked this up, The Ninja. Best fucking name for a game ever, isn't it? Best fucking box art as well. Apparently this is like, see, I didn't even really know this, but apparently this was like based on a arcade game which got ported to the Master System. I believe that's what it was. And in Japan, there's a lot more personality to this. You play as like a sort of female ninja, and there's a story, whereas they kind of like made it a bit more generic for the Western release, as was the case at the time, you know, because who wants to play as a fucking girl, you know? But yeah, not even played it yet. I think... I shouldn't say this for certain without double checking, but I think the unedited version of this game is in Lost Judgment, because there's a Master System in Lost Judgment. I'm not too sure. But yeah, The Ninja, not too bad. Not too bad. It's nice to have. Next I have, what's the full name of this? Fantastic Dizzy. Okay. I'm vaguely aware of what Dizzy is. You know, he was like, he was a star on like the ZX Spectrum and stuff. He's a big egg, and they're not really like, the games are sort of platformers, but also sort of like adventure games at the same time. And yeah, I knew that this was like an exclusive to the Mega Drive that was apparently like quite good. As you could see, Satellite TV Europe magazine gave it a 92, so it's got to be good, isn't it? But yeah, no, I just saw it, and like again, I knew who Dizzy was, so I'm like, okay, let's go for it. And I think he got like a new game recently, didn't they, on phones? So the IP is still technically about. So yeah, let's go. And lastly, I picked this up. This has been on my bucket list for years, I want to say. It's like, I'll just show you. Herde Gerde for the PS2. This was like a very early PS2 game, you can tell because the case is black, you know. And is the disc a... No, the disc is silver. I was wondering if it was an actually CD, you know, like it was blue, but no, it's silver. But yeah, I remember playing a demo of this at a friend's house, like ages, like years and years ago before it was even out. Can't even mind what sort of game it was like, but I would always see it in shops and be like, I'll play that someday. Just never have done it, and I've still not done it, but I have it, so maybe one day. We'll see. Right, let's see if I can actually remember to upload this now. Yeah, that's that, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. See you after. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.